is how many times have you seen when I tried this summer? How many times did my phone overheat and the stream is just complete trash? So it's just frustrating to you guys and to me. So, but it's not 100 degrees anymore. It's only about 70. So. So C-Note Shift won't even be...
Senor Dasher underscore OTR says, good evening, everyone.
Dasher, good evening. Let me connect you.
KDKDO42 says, the Texas heat will do it to the phones, man, let me tell you.
Yep. You can't even use them, much less stream on them. YouTube.
Con TikTok says, hey everyone,
hey.
I'm finally home after almost 3 weeks lol and now I'm sick. Howdy lol.
Howdy.
And Nanny Goto says, hey John,
hey.
Pam and Trunkies.
Hello to you. So I actually took a day off yesterday. How do you guys think of that? On my scheduled day off. Well, sometimes scheduled off.
Wax Hustler 80 says, oh hey John and Pam and most of the Trunkies.
Hello.
Texas Man the Legend says, I heard that streaming on YouTube has a tendency to overheat phones. Just saying.
No.
Ryan Preppers 1 says mad. But Con TikTok says good. You need days off.
So, yeah,
MS Girl 82 says you needed to take a break.
Yeah, I just stream one connection.
Ryan Preppers 1 says I had to watch other people.
I just stream one connection from my phone to my home computers, and it does all the work there. So it's not platform specific. I don't even know if I know how to go live the other way anymore. I don't even know if my phones are set up to like just hit the YouTube app and start streaming.
Country Boy 23,123 says cheer 100 always film 50.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says Country Boy 23,123 just cheer 200 bits.
Country Boy with the 200
Wax
bits.
Hustler 80 says I think it was great. Family time is important. Some people feel they are going through a divorce when you take off. Lol. Texas Man the Legend says that just means YouTube is extra sneaky.
Yeah. YouTube's working, Kick's working. Twitch is working. All systems should be go. Let's get to work.
Donna underscore Sharp says, hey John, Pammy, and Trunkies.
Hey Donna, how are you? We'll get to
Bio Preppers 1 says I was lonely lol.
I don't think anybody that I know of was streaming yesterday. I think Bao was streaming.
Country Boy 23,123 says cheer 1 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 fuck C notes. Stream Elements says Country Boy 23,123 just cheered 45 bits.
Thank you for the 45 bits.
Bio Preppers 1 says I got stuck on TikTok. Z0er says, hey John.
Hey.
Big Dave BCTX says you ran Bayou to the arms of another streamer, LOL.
Oh boy.
Vegas underscore local says I streamed for about an hour.
I know Bao was on. I think Chuck Bronson was on. Who else was on that I saw? I can't remember. I know
Texas
those two.
Man the Legend says I just barely made it to the stream. I was busy holding a sign and protesting. Sign said say no to Mellow Yellow.
Oh man.
Bio Preppers 1 says LOL.
Let me get the big scanner on while we're at this long ass red light.
Laid off janitor says I read the November 1st date in Discord yesterday and just assumed you were going live. I waited all night long.
Stop it. You know.
Wax Hustler 80 says my ass went to sleep. I didn't feel like any social media last night.
There you go. Good for you. But don't make a habit of that because I need you. So
Texas Man the Legend says cheer 100.
Thank you so
Mountain
much.
Dew money.
thank you, Texas
Stream
Man.
Elements says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 100 bits. KDKDO42 says yeah, I had watched Chuck last night. Pammy 9588 says
I don't want to know what she says, but yeah, the date was. It's all right. It's all right. All right, guys, we got 164 miles for tonight.
Wax Hustler 80 says haha John.
We got 164 miles of gas for tonight.
Bio Preppers 1 says John, next time you take a day off need to let me know at least 2 days in advance.
I tried to do it very early yesterday. I tried to do it very early.
Bio Preppers 1 says JK.
And you know what else I did? I had to put
Texas Man the Legend says Mr. Scan took the night off, so I went on a tour of Vegas.
Oh. Jealous. Well, first off. Yeah, you got to be careful streaming in Vegas, only because if you get trespassed from one casino, it's like actually 9 casinos. So, have they flipped out on you streaming in Vegas yet? Or have they not caught you yet? When I was in Vegas, I asked as I went into a casino if I could stream in there, and then if I asked, they didn't have a problem with it.
Stream Element says, will X Kenna 2 just subscribe?
Thank you.
Stream Element says Charlie__CZ just subscribed.
Thank you. All right.
Stream Element says then X Billy just subscribed. Stream Element says Lord_Johan_02 just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says Cubfankelin just subscribed. Stream Element says Abiadin1356 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says Rohan33 just subscribed. Stream Element says little__unit just subscribed.
Little_unit.
Stream Element says Usted Loco just subscribed. Stream Element says Invisy3 La just subscribed.
Oh.
Stream Element says 60 Diane just subscribed. Stream Element says B Merle just subscribed. Stream Element says Freddie Van Holt just subscribed.
Freddie.
Stream Element says Ruddy69 just subscribed.
That's a lot of subscribers.
Stream
Thank you
Element
so
says
much.
MZ Boss Lady _24 just subscribed. Stream Element says Beatbot just subscribed. Stream Element says Chanman Jimmy just subscribed. Stream Element says Mammoth1R3 Fly just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element
That's a lot
says
of
User
subscription.
1 Man just subscribed. Stream Element says Brax9K just subscribed. DC Martle 10 says hi everyone.
Thank you so much.
Texas Man the Legend says choo choo.
Thank you, guys.
Vegas_local says so true, we stream the slots on the BFS channel just in case, keep mine for tour guide.
Yeah.
Abiadin1356 says thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the gifted subs.
Vegas_local says I'm a considered a double diamond at Vinion, so they let us.
Who just gifted those subscriptions? Please, someone tell me. It doesn't tell me, unfortunately. Thank you for the gifted subscribans.
Texas Man the Legend says W laid off.
W's in the chat for laid off janitor. Thank
Laid
you
off
so
janitor
much.
says Fubar did.
Fubar did.
Claston72 says hey John, how are you doing, sir?
I am wonderful.
Laid
How
off
about
janitor
yourself?
says or Valorant.
Over Valorant, stop it. Oh, that's still embarrassing. I was telling my bigger kids that story the other day. They thought it was very funny, by the way. Yeah,
Texas Man the Legend says cheer 25.
Thank you, Texas
Stream
Man.
Element says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 25 bits.
Thank you for the 25 bits.
Vegas_local says W laid off.
Thank you so much, laid off.
Preppers 1 says Big Brazoria County hugs laid off. Claston72 says Valorant is better. Claston72 says I am good, thanks John.
Hey, Valorant needs to come back. Valorant needs to come back. I liked Valorant's gifted subs. They need to come back. Let's get a drink. Let me check my... I think we have enough for a drink. Let's see.
1306-311.
Ooh, nope. How much are drinks at?
Texas Man the Legend says I was watching a stream tour from Vegas locals. Vegas_local says Hype Train 5 let's go. Claston72 says Valorant will be back next year at this time.
Yay.
At Shannonflake says is it ever anyone but laid off? I bet he has bought 90% of the subscribers law.
Some other people do.
Texas Man the Legend says cheer 50. Stream Element says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you so much, Texas Man. All right.
Confirm. John's still wrong. Total report.
What the heck? Is my car overheating? Or is that someone else's? Mine is not overheating.
Donna_Sharp says stay there, sending 10 now.
Oh, I'll get it at the other store, I guess.
Senor Dasher OTR says drinks are 99 cents at Circle K.
Oh, okay. Let's do it then.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not rigged. Let's see. We'll come back. We'll come back. Let's go film some cops.
Texas Man the Legend says cheer 25. Stream
you so
Elements
much.
says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 25 bits.
Thank you for the 25 bits.
Donna_Sharp says I just sent it, John.
Thank you so much.
Wax Hustler 80 says you must have farted, it's not overheating law.
Yeah, it's not me. You know how that smell of a car overheating? I think it was the person next to me.
Texas Man the Legend says cheer 100 choo choo.
Thank you so
Stream
much.
Elements says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
Claston 72 says John, how was the night off?
It was good. It was good. It was a lazy day. I don't think I even took off my Texan pajamas yesterday.
5414, should see that route to James Phillips Boulevard.
Yeah, I left my I had my Texans pajamas on all day.
Lion Preppers 1 says let's hunt some wild boars to cook.
Guys, shirts are available on the website now. bc-scanner.com. I have 2 shirts on there available.
Laid Off Janitor says t-shirts are on the website.
Hey,
Credit to 903 Print Guy.
I was just, you beat me. That's what I was just saying. Yeah, guys, bc-scanner.com. We have 2 shirts. I thought of another one, but I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit more.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says hi everybody.
Hey, Jen.
Junior Dasher signing in. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you.
Vegas_local says oh boy, I'll have to go check them out.
Where are the cops at? I don't think this is going to be C-Note shift in Clute. I do know I listened to them yesterday, and the same C-Note shift were giving out addresses of their traffic stops. They must really hate having to do the C-Note shift shit. Because last night I took off and I was listening to the scanner just in case something actually happened I needed to go out for. They gave addresses all night. I don't know if anybody else listened to the scanner and saw that, but I heard specifically 203, show me out on
As
traffic.
Shannon Fleach says I just learned something new. Some men wear pajamas. Interesting.
Yeah, I do.
Mine sure doesn't law.
I got all kinds of...
Claston 72 says John, what was for dinner? Strikes of Blue says they knew you weren't out.
They did. They clearly knew I was out. Because they even put in Discord, I'm taking the night off.
146. Mary George, 8372. Mary George, 8372. Parking lot of Walmart, Rangold.
Parking lot of Walmart. That's Lake Jackson and Walmart. Let's go see what they're doing in Walmart.
446 Charlotte.
Claston 72 says anything good for dinner. Texas Man the Legend says, do you still shirts in size? Good
Mary
lordy.
George, 8372. Parking lot of Walmart, Rangold.
You have to ask 903 all shirt questions. I don't know.
Lenadman says hi John, Pammy, and Trunkies.
Hello to you.
Attention Clear EMS first up, first show. Need you around to 101 Hackberry, apartment 1516. 101 Hackberry, apartment 1516 for a 61-year-old male needing a lift assist. Call time's going to be 1926.
Oh, that's Clue Fire. What? Just a test zone.
44 Charlie.
Just a test zone. Oh shoot, I gotta set the clock in the car right.
To the Mike X-ray Nora 2261, Mike X-ray Nora 2261 to be the top of the dial bridge, to be a black and color Tucson.
Dang, I hate when they pull it. Freeport has a stop, but it's on top.
Claxton 72 says the right time would be good.
To the Mike X-ray Nora 2261, Mike X-ray Nora 2261 to be the top of the dial bridge, to be a black and color Tucson.
It's always a Nissan. So Freeport has a stop right now on top of the
Ryan
dial
Peppers
bridge.
1 says I am buying me a shirt next month.
Very good. Thank
Texas
you.
Man the Legend says got to see if 903 can make me one in a legendary size.
Legendary. My windshield got extremely dirty over the past 2 days. They're fine.
MRS Lopez 3 says hello John IPAM and Trunkies.
Hello.
5416, same traffic.
This stop might be over by the time I get there, but we'll give it a shot.
MRS Lopez 3 says where are we going?
24, clear up and switch up. 38, 24, 81, 33, 38, 24. 11, Leonard, Ben City, Hotel 124.
Hotel 124.
24, clear up and switch up.
Right.
38, 24, 81, 33, 38, 24, 81, 33. License over.
Wax Hustler 80 says I bet we are going to record cops. Just my guess.
It's a good guess. I'm gonna try to make it to the stop at Walmart parking lot up here, but I don't know that I'll make it. But generally they'll be in the area and make another stop, so it's not a bad idea to go for it.
27 has the Chad Salazar 2196.
Stream Relevance says Big X 2022 just subscribed for 6 months in a row.
6 months in a row, thank you.
Expired 10 of 2025.
That's half a year.
24 clear return.
But
So 27 has the Chad Salazar 2196 of Lake Jackson. He's going to be eligible, clear locals, and interest is confirmed. Registration expired 10 of 2025. That's clear. Subject does also have clear locals.
that's right.
So, 100 station.
Kim Crafton with Pups says Happy Monday, friends.
Happy Monday to you.
Clear.
I'll be 10 year old.
That's clear.
All right, good. I'm glad I didn't go to the stop on top of the Dow Bridge because just said 10-8 with a warning. So it would have gone on top of the bridge for...
Texas Man the Legend
nothing.
says I'm not Christine Monday and happy belong in the same sentence.
Someone has a case of the Mondays. If you know, you know. I don't see anything in the Walmart parking lot.
35, 36.
36.
Have one people hold early behavioral right from the beginning.
Kim Crafton with Pups says I feel ya. I said it with my most sarcastic voice. Wax Hustler 80 says if you're new here, welcome to BC Scanner. We stream real police calls from Brazoria County, TX, promoting transparency and protecting your rights.
That's
Hit
what
that
we do.
follow, subscribe, and stay tuned for real-time updates.
That's what we do. All right, I don't see
And
him over
according to
here.
Jennifer 8689 says HFTCD.
Oh, same to you. All right, it's your world.
Says Monday wouldn't have been so bad if I didn't also work Sunday, and Saturday, and so on. And according to Jennifer 8689 says were you in auto stream today?
Nuh-uh. No, I wasn't. What happened today? that blue light over there is just a flock camera.
And according to Jennifer, 8689 says he didn't get arrested but was doing his signage in a new Texas town.
6102, X-ray Henry Tom, 6102. You'll be on Plantation in Forest Oaks, Town of Grace, Nevada.
Forest Oak and Plantation.
454 traffic. 454. X-ray Henry Tom, 6102. X-ray Henry Tom, 6102. Gonna be on Plantation in Forest Oaks, Town of Grace, Nevada. Getting your turn back on X-ray Henry Tom, 6102.
Where do you want to go?
Forest Oak, Lake Jackson, Texas.
Getting directions to the Oaks of Lake Jackson.
That's not what
54, just confirmation. I'm not getting your turn back on X-ray Henry Tom, 6102.
I just don't know if that's towards Buc-ee's or the other way. Has to be towards the other way.
Where do you want to go?
Forest Oak Street, Lake Jackson, Texas.
Getting directions to Forest Oaks Lane, Lake Jackson.
452.
Texas Man the Legend says the town's officers did show up in force, surrounded Otto, shouted some threats, then decided to leave. Otto did say it was the largest police presence he'd seen.
For some signs? I think he must have forgot about the McKinney stop where we had one cop per person on that traffic stop.
Attention report EMS, attention report EMS. We have a 17-year-old female that took a week's worth of antipsychotics and ADHD meds. Her pupils are completely dilated.
Texas Man the Legend says I think he was talking about cops for auditor ratio.
Gotcha.
If you look like he's about to wander in the street.
Don't wander in the street.
That's like.
It looks like he's about to wander in the street. So in other words, some Karen is mad some guy's walking down the street. So they say shit like he's about to wander in the street to get a better response from cops.
ADHD mode. Her pupils are completely dilated and she is complaining of blurred vision. She's going to be at 1518 West 7th Street, 1518 West 7th Street. First call for service report out, 1939.
Oh, duh, I know where Forest Oak is.
Do we have a description of them? That people walking
Do you guys think there's really someone walking in the road or just someone walking down the road they don't like?
A male wearing a black shirt, grayish or bluish shorts with a black backpack on. Watched him walk in the street, truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Watched him walk in the street.
That's there. He said it's north on Brooks.
Texas Man the Legend says about to. meaning hasn't happened.
Right.
How can the caller testify to the pedestrian's state of mind?
Right.
Do we have a description of them? Does he come walking on the road? Said it was going to be a male wearing a black shirt, grayish or bluish shorts with a black backpack on. He watched him walk into the street and was hit by a truck across from Thompson.
That's in Brazoria, by the way.
That's clear. He said it north on Brooks.
Let's go up here.
I'm going to be in the area looking for him.
Just in case he's about to do some shit.
One company said he looked like he was highly intoxicated.
Now he's intoxicated.
7 or something in there.
Yeah, the 6 en route. Clear.
Choice name.
Car's in park.
289.
Just cruise call.
Hi, towards Lucky.
Hello. Are you thinking warning?
Might be Carl. He might have been over there. They got a food pantry in front of that place. I see Cheryl sitting there.
How you guys doing? What was the reason for the stop?
It's a model car. We just got it today. Headlights are, they were on. They looked like they were on, but I have an auto.
Gotcha. It'll get it. It'll get you. My name's John, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Cheryl was there last night.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a warning and you'll be on your way. Let's hope. You think a warning like I'm thinking warning?
We'll see, John.
I mean, let's just say warning.
If she can give me the number,
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. All right, guys. She didn't say I'm thinking warning like you're thinking warning, John. So I'm a little concerned. I think she's thinking warning though. John singing again? Yeah, I say blah 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 when they're giving out personal information because I don't want to get that. So. Guys, it's a full moon. I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. It's a full moon.
72 says, is this Lake Jackson?
Yes.
Ryan 152,793 says, what did she say when you asked her?
She said, we'll see, John.
Wax Hustler 80 says, are you dancing with your blah blah lyrics lol?
Do you guys follow me on any platform?
Claston 72 says blah blah blah.
I'm live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube right now. Oh, no. I just use Facebook to send them to my other platforms because Facebook doesn't pay shit. I got 1.6 million views last month. They gave me $300. So I just use that platform
Lindsay
to
says,
send them over to
the
somewhere
nice
else.
costume, but Halloween is over.
Hey, though you talk about the cop.
I thought said you said, well,
You got TTS on?
Yeah. If you're a member, everybody
Texas Man the Legend
member
says the
says, yeah.
blah blah dance had to be better than his moonwalk.
Hey, that's too soon. That's too soon. All right, what's taking her so long? Let's go see what the heck to hold up. These people got stuff to do.
Z0er says, is this Lake Jackson?
Yes, it's Lake Jackson. All right, that's awfully blinky and flashy. Yeah, we're in Lake Jackson.
Lindsay says, I can't see shit.
Can't see nothing. Yeah, it's too blinky. It's way blinky. If you've been in my streams, most of the time it's just blinky like that, so unfortunately.
Ryan 152,793 says people in the car John fall off his bike.
I did fall off my bike. I did. It happened. There's a... Yeah, I rode a bike one night. It didn't turn out good for me. I'm not riding it again. Oh, hell, what's that? All right, here she comes back with a warning. It's a warning, everyone. It's a warning.
I always put my vehicle in auto for this situation.
Yeah, when you got it, I didn't even check.
Strikes of Blue says, yay. Texas Man the Legend says, tell them nice car.
I will. He's a little busy right now. Hey, the chat said nice car, man.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a great night. We got anything holding? They don't ever answer that anymore. Well, don't run over me. Don't run over me. I'm moving.
Ryan 152,793 says Officer John has warrants.
I don't have warrants.
Wax Hustler 80 says, John, we've got snitches in the chat telling your bike failure. Texas Man the Legend says, ask the officer what her favorite flavor crayon is. Claston 72 says, does that officer like you?
She doesn't mind me.
Package Keeper says, always film 5-0.
Always.
Claston 72 says, always film 5-0. Big Dave DCTX says, she said, hold your breath. Then you'll have something holding. Raw. Wax Hustler 80 says, I'm always film 5-0. Claston 72 says, John, stop farting.
It wasn't me. It's all rumors. You can't prove nothing.
Texas Man the Legend says, always get blinded by license plate lights.
You know, if one goes out, you're going to be able to see it, though, from 50 feet away.
That's clear, thank you.
We could turn one off, and you can still see it from 50 feet away. That was my mission.
Show me back in on that call about the intoxicated person. Unable to locate.
Yay. Because you know how those intoxicated people are always so fast, they can get away.
Bandmom 2024 says, hi John.
Hey, Bandmom, how are you?
Wax Hustler 80 says, we got bike lights to fix out light outage law.
That's right.
7507, I'll be out with 7500.
So also, I'm dreading even saying this, but that night, I also had zip ties in the car. So I could have just zip tied it to the damn license plate. I don't know why I had zip ties in the car, but I did. Don't say it's for the alligators. But I didn't realize I had them till the next day. It's like, damn, I could have just zip tied this thing.
Bandmom 2024 says, I am good, how are you doing?
Wonderful.
7507, I'll be out with 7500. Okay.
Wax Hustler 80 says LMFAO, not a zip tie. You must have had something kinky planned for Pam.
No.
Just a good.
I think I just threw them in
82339. 82339.
when I was trying to get my cables. I was trying to get my cables on my bike right. I just threw them in the box with the bike lights.
BCSO 1408 traffic.
What do you got there?
1408. I'm gonna be out at 6th and Big. Tom, Mary, Sam, 2638.
Tiki Cat 1961 says hi everybody.
Hello to you, Tiki Cat.
That's clear color.
How are you tonight?
White.
Wax Hustler 80 says ooh OKKKKKKKKK.
So, Justin called me today and he was talking about a post from the Houston Police Union.
Tiki Cat 1961 says I'm good, thanks.
So, Justin called me today and he told me about a post from the Houston Police Union. And I went to go find it. I was like, he said it was on Facebook. So, I can't even find the Houston Police Union Facebook page. So I was like, there's no way they have me blocked. I've never commented, I've never interacted with them. Never had any interactions, but they were basically somewhere they were supposed to be talking about YouTubers and how we were just a disgrace and a distraction and Grizzly Hood News does it right and we don't do it right and blah 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 blah. Anyway, so I go to find it and I can't find it. So there's no way they have me blocked. I've never interacted with them before. So I opened up a new incognito window in Chrome. Sure as shit, they have me blocked. They have me blocked. They must have been talking about me. So they block me and then they talk shit about me. I was like, what did I do? I ain't never done nothing to them. Looks like we have to spend more time in Houston because I ain't even been there yet and they're pissed off at me. I mean, I've been there a few times, but nothing to make the Houston Police Union mad. What did I do to them?
Kakasper says good evening everyone.
Hi, Kakasper. You know what? In a way, county's away and they
Ryan
still...
Preppers 1 says why they mad.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think police unions are the reason for all of our problems, for most of our problems in policing.
Ryan 152,793 says John, let's go to Houston tonight.
We got 152 miles of gas. I don't know.
Kakasper says cheer 100.
Thank you so much,
Stream Element
Kakasper.
says Kakasper just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, Kakasper.
Stream Element says thank you for following Speed NYC.
Speed NYC, thank you for the follow. So why the police union got me blocked? That's not cool, man. Not cool. I ain't never did nothing to you. Does that tell you the... So I kind of got the feeling they were talking about me. I was just going to go on there and say, hey... I was going to go on there and say... I could never find the post, by the way. But I was going to go on the post and say, hey, what YouTubers don't you like? Because I know most of them.
Ryan 152,793 says how far is Houston?
50 miles.
Caller advised that her 20-year-old son was there. The 20-year-old's possibly on narcotics and he's
Wax Hustler 80 says it's like everything else. They use their power to talk shit and hide behind the badge.
Right. Yeah, so they want to block me and then talk crap. But I never did find... In fairness, I never found the posts. I was just going to go on there and say, what YouTubers? Because I know most of them. I can call them and tell them you don't like them.
24, good.
But I never got the chance because I couldn't find the post.
trailer 202. 2001 Northwest Port trailer 202. Caller advised that her 20-year-old son was there and her 16-year-old daughter is at home. The 20-year-old is possibly on narcotics and he's throwing everything around. She's requesting an officer.
That's probably around.
77. I'm out here at 201 Red Oak Circle, and we believe it's coming from. That's clear.
What was the name of the juvenile? And it was at unit number 2, correct? Can you show me up?
Clear unit number 2. The juvenile's name is going to be Daisy.
Panel 9588 says shirts are on the website to purchase credit to 903 print guy.
Yes, they are. I'll be coming up with more ideas.
The mother's name is going to be Oresti. Clear. 7507. I'm out here at 201 Red Oak Circle, and we believe it's coming from her meter.
Correct.
That's necessary. Unit number 2. The juvenile's name is going to be Daisy Studio. She is a 3-year-old, and the mother's name is going to be. $7507. I just got close to it. It is leaking. I can smell it real bad.
Wow. That's a gas
Clear.
meter problem. No one farted, it's just a gas meter.
07. Public Works is going to be heading that way. That's quick. Public Works is going to be heading that way.
Texas Man the Legend says, does BC Scanner merchandise shop have a big and tall section?
You'd have to ask 903. Is he in here yet or no?
So I'm looking at the comments for this criminal mission call. Do we have names, complainants, anything?
Texas Man the Legend says no.
The complainant is going to be the Josephine that was
KDKDO
listed.
for a proof of the fastest John.
Okay. Got you. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Oh, I see you up there.
Strikes of Blue says, I figured it might not be that busy with the Cowboys playing. I'm sure people in this area are Cowboys fans.
So I'm looking at the comments for this criminal mission call. Do we have names, complainants, anything?
Wax Hustler 80 says, I wonder if he was talking about the cop that got recorded do donuts in the snow in the police car.
Did you
The
see
union
that?
spoke of that.
Yeah, they.
Big Dave BCTX says, did nobody like the Cowboys?
So yeah,
Texas
I
Man
saw
Legend
that.
says Texans fans in this area.
So I saw that, and then they doxed the guy, his business. Yeah, complete assholes. They doxed the guy. I saw one thing: 99% of Americans disagree with you. I was like, you have your percentages way wrong, and you're living in La
Wax
La
Hustler
Land.
80 says, yeah.
And then they doxed the guy. Oops, that sounded worse than it was.
Patient, one minor with the long.
All right, we're gonna tread lightly. We're gonna tread lightly because of the nature of this call. I'll probably stand back a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, got another cop coming up behind me. see where I can park. I'll go ahead of them. Very limited choices here. This looks like about the best parking. All right, here comes another unit. Turn on my lights so they don't run over me. See what the computer says. It says it's a criminal mischief call. Man, I'm in Freeport.
Thank you. Love y'all. God bless y'all. God love y'all. You two officer over there.
I like the haircut, man. God loves y'all.
Hey, you need some?
No, I got it.
I'm good. See you, man. Shadow John. Shadow John. All right, that's good parking. I don't think, as soon as you said blocking the driveway, let me see if I was blocking the driveway. Slightly, yeah, I guess.
Wax Hustler 80 says, yo, you're not a cop.
I didn't say. What am I gonna do? You don't say. Get out of here. I didn't know that. That's loud, I know.
At Ed 101M says, wow, flirting with cops. Name and badge number. Fanatics BG says that's a driveway. People just park on lawns there. Texas Man the Legend says, John, it's not good mating season.
Unknown condition.
Wax Hustler 80 says, GE said, and the cop over there talking about new law.
All right, that's a guy stuck in
Wax
a...
Hustler 80 says he.
I don't think we're gonna go to a guy stuck in an elevator call. Give me a second to restart the online scanner. All right, let's get back to work.
At Ed 101M says, wow, wanted to mate with a gator, now pigs.
What if I'd have said, oh, thank you? If I'd have said thank you, am I impersonating a cop? That's why I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
.415 is en route.
You want to hang out in Freeport for a
Cheeky
minute?
Cat 1961 says, like your mom taught you, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
You know it's been
except
said.
when it comes to cops. Wax Hustler 80 says, if we go to the guy stuck in an elevator call, we can do our firefighter calendar law. At Ed 101M says, don't what if us. Name and badge number.
I'm definitely not a cop. They would definitely fire me my first day. Very first day I'd be fired. It asked me to come by and pick up my last check. Let's go see what Clute's doing. Yeah, the Wax was looking at that page. They said that the guy that, here's what they had the nerve to say. They said that the guy that filmed them doing donuts in the snow was a snitch. The guy that filmed them doing donuts in the snow was a snitch. And then they doxed his work and his home address. I can't remember if it was work address or home address.
Texas Man the Legend says they wouldn't fire you. They'd just keep you on as a parking instructor.
Singleton Fire. Need to address 621 Prairie Lane. 621 Prairie Lane. Callers advised you need some natural gas in this area.
Ryan 152,793 says they will fire John as soon as he walk into work.
2011. Singleton Fire. Need to address 621 Prairie Lane.
At Ed101M says who was doing donuts in the snow.
Natural gas leak area. Also,
The cops were.
natural gas leak area around his home. WT180-7580, you want to be clear at 2011.
Oh, they also said they were victims of.
Texas Man the Legend says the only way to get fired as a police officer is to be a good police officer.
That'll work, yes. So, they also said they were victims of blue racism. They're victims of blue racism. And now I see why they blocked me, because had I seen any of that shit.
Ryan 152,793 says, John, why was you do donuts in the snow?
It wasn't me, it was cops. And then someone took a video.
And Ed101M says, wasn't it Houston cops doing the donuts?
Yes.
Wax Hustler 80 says the YouTube video John's discussing of cops doing donuts is here.
Yeah, it was in Houston. We rarely get snow. So the cops are just being silly. But of course somebody recorded it. They posted it online, and then the police union called them snitches. I mean, don't they make their entire reason for being as snitches? So are they implying that?
Texas Man the Legend says, wonder how many tickets they gave out for people having the same fun in the snow.
Don't know.
Tiki Cat 1961 says someone can't change the color of their skin, but you make a choice putting on that uniform.
Thank you. Somebody gets it.
Ryan 152,793 says they snitched us all the time.
Yeah.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, hello John, is it C Notes tonight?
I don't know. I haven't heard him talk yet, but I would doubt it.
And Ed101M says the donuts were looking so cool.
Yeah, but then
JC225__ says, doesn't the police use snitches and bribe them for their advantage?
Yes, yes. Yeah, they call them snitches, and then
Wax
they...
Hustler 80 says I posted the link of the video in chat, John.
Yeah, and then they...
JC225__ says, or blackmail, I should say.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, they dox the guy. So they can have an entire community of bootlickers go after him.
Blind Preppers 1 says, where is the link in Discord?
I don't know. I'm driving.
Engine 4 is on standby for gas leak.
So right now, Angleton Fire has a persons I didn't hear.
Texas Man the Legend says, anyone else see the humor in police doing donuts? Emphasis on donuts.
I saw it. I was right there with you, the very first, from the very beginning. I was right there with you. I saw it.
Engine 4 is on standby for gas leak.
And then they also got a gas leak somewhere, which I think we'll skip both of those. Yeah, they called the guy who filmed it a snitch. I was like, these guys don't even hide the fact they're just crooked. Oh, and then the third strike was them blocking me preemptively.
Engine 1's on standby for gas leak.
Engine 1 clear.
Wax Hustler 80 says it's in main chat of Discord.
I don't know why they blocked me. That's one surefire way to get my attention. It's happened to me before. Like random police departments in Texas, I go to look up something and they have me blocked, which is pointless because you just open up a new incognito window, you can still see them. It's completely pointless. And it just tells me you have me blocked.
What is the code to get into this
Big Dave DCTX says, does that make them cop blockers?
You know, I have questions. Also, I feel like my First Amendment rights have been... It's their page.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says Justin Garza.
Justin Garza.
415 is going to be 9111 pounds.
Oh, hell.
9111 pounds. Copy that.
All right, let me turn that down so everybody doesn't know the gate code. Let me get this straight. So they hide their locations of their incidents.
Texas Man the Legend says John has to say new iconic window because he already has an incognito window open with alligator stuff on it.
Stop it. Stop it. It's just silly.
Engine 4 is on Route 130.
Engine 4 clear.
They don't put the location of their incident out, and that's in Angleton. But they put the gate code out over the radio, so it's not cool, man. Not cool.
Left line 6 downface, left line 6 downface, respond to Border Regional, Hotel 317 for trauma coming in Hermit.
Dang, lots of EMS calls tonight.
Vehicle EMS for Southwest, EMS for Southwest, Thunder Unit 215 Stratton Ridge, trailer 94, 215 Stratton Road, trailer 94 for unknown male, advising EMS. Try to get a better description on what's going on. I'll be sending an officer. Touchdown's going to be 2017.
Well, sounds like they need me.
600 is going to be on same technology.
KDKDO42 says when the police use the term snitching, they're bad cops, but welcome to Houston.
Yeah.
That or one in Route Technology with 3.
And Ad 101M says cops were doing donuts in the snow to warm up the tires.
Ah.
5602 is in the area.
Ah, okay. I see now. I mean, do I care? No. I mean, they could have just played it off as a funny story, right? But no, they have to make something
Ryan
nefarious.
Peppers 1 says, "Wow, I just watched the video."
They had to make it nefarious and dox the guy. All right, so we're normally not ambulance chasers, but this call, they sent the cops first, so that means they need us.
Just confirmation. Another call is on the line advising that the male has been sick and is now throwing up blood.
Okay, so he's, never mind. Mel has been sick. All right, we're not needed.
City Road 601, checking status.
But because he didn't give information, they sent cops there first, so.
Repeat, sir. Houston Channel 101. I'm clear for the call to be cleared when you are, sir.
Engine 1's on scene at the gas leak.
Engine 1 clear.
Correction, engine 4.
Which engine are you?
1907.
Good.
And Ad 101M says the crab tried to beat you up. Now Surfside wants him to post the video.
Engine 1's
Right.
on scene at the gas leak.
Public assistance. Engine 1 clear.
Correction, engine 4. That's clear.
All right, so this.
Do you have the access code for the vehicle?
Ah, blah, 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 blah.
403 Allen Road, 403 Allen Road, centimeters right to public assistance.
Should be EMS coming somewhere. I don't see them yet. They're going to come out the other way.
Advising, he's walking himself out of the house. It sounds like an elderly individual.
600 Angleton. I checked the main elevator in the lobby at 4001, and it is free calls at the first floor and operational. No one's inside. You don't have a contact number?
No one's in the elevator.
Do you want me to call him back and get a better location?
Let's check the numbers and notes.
main elevator in the lobby of 4001, and it is recalled at the first floor and operational. No one's inside. You don't have a contact number?
Do you want me to call him back and get a better location?
If you don't mind, if you could also put the number in the notes.
No, sir.
I don't want that location.
Did you work for Construction Unit out? $3,600.
Go ahead.
I see all the emotes on Kick.
The
Thank you.
original complainant, he advised that they are now out of the elevator and he's currently out front of the building and he's going to walk over to one of the fire trucks.
Okay, so the guy's out of the elevator.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. Thank you.
3600.
Go ahead.
I spoke with the original complainant. He advised that they are now out of the elevator and he's currently out front of the building and he's going to walk over to one of the fire trucks.
Standing here looking at him. Thank you.
I think that's good too.
Yes, ma'am, we did have this body leak. It is going to be coming from the city side. You can go ahead and get the out here. It's going to be a very mild leak, but it's really.
5602 Angle.
I think that's good too.
All right, just saw the EMS call. Didn't see a bunch of cops there.
It is going to be coming from the city side.
You can go ahead and get out of the elevator.
Out here. It's going to be a very mild leak.
An operational issue. All that. Everything's good on this end. We're going to be back in service.
Uh-huh.
E600 Angleton, you can show this Oshman is did get out of the elevator. It was a bit of an operational issue. Resolved that. Everything's good on this end. We're going to be back in service.
Bit of operational. What do you do? Not push the buttons right?
Uh-huh. First floor, currently being intubated, GCS of 3, blood pressure 194 over 90, hurry 106, respirations 14. Captain recording. We have ER 4 and Matador Regional Determined Team CEO.
Yes, sir. We're back in service. We're not going to be here much longer.
Sir. 6 copy. Fire department going in.
Go ahead, Ranger 1. Angleton, you can go ahead and release EMS.
Yes, sir. You can go back in service. We're not going to be here much longer.
Dispatch, can you repeat that?
That's clear. Ranger 1 Angleton, you can show back in service.
Fire department is going back in service.
Yes, sir. Stand by.
Copy that.
5602 Angleton, you can go ahead and release EMS.
8414 of dispatch. Did we get clear by fire?
Yes.
I just did.
Can you have engine 1 pull up? Correction, engine 4.
Yes, sir. Stand by.
8442 seconds.
How you doing? Can I give you some bike lights for your bike? Can I give you some bike lights for your bike? All right, let me see if I got some here.
Thank you so much, brother.
You're welcome. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
Kakasper says, how are you bike lights?
Let me see. I better check that. I keep giving them out.
Frankenstein says, watch what video? What did I miss? Sorry, just logged on.
We were just talking about some cops doing donuts in the... I have 2 left. No, 3. 3.
$7507 traffic. Brad. We'll be in the about 500 block of North Brooks on Texas. Temporary 34 Boy King. 34 Boy King. Via Black Tesla. 5602. Go ahead. Yeah. We'll be in the about 500 block of North Brooks on Texas. Temporary 34 Boy King. 34 Boy King. Via Black Tesla. 602.
Go ahead, man.
Sir, Center Point, stay advised.
That's the EMS call, guys. Over there,
I think I stepped on O2's call. You clear too? 10-4, okay.
Kakasper says lights will be there Wednesday.
Oh, thank you so much. Everybody can get out and stretch for a minute. Everybody get out and stretch for a minute. Oh, I see you over there. Oh, get everybody get back in. I forgot to tell you. Everybody back in. Oops, and you're crooked.
Any problems? Have any copies on board? Go ahead.
Bio Preppers 1 says keep one hand on Pearl at all times.
702681. Last name Corsi Flores. Any problems? Have any copies on board? Customer, do you have a different 28 on that vehicle? The 34 Texas 45702681. Last name Corsi Flores. TMP 34 Boy King. Customer, do you have a different 28 on that vehicle? The 34 Boy King came back with nothing. Could be a temporary plate. TMP 34 Boy King. Let me know if you need me to get you a VIN.
205 back in.
Yeah, this is not C-note shift.
Let me know if you need me to get you a VIN. Ready for a turn?
BCSO 1408 traffic. 1408.
A white Hispanic male, date of birth.
Down on in the 600 block of Maine. Victor Tom Frank 0125 silver.
28 on temporary plate, TMC 34 It's valid.
27 on 4570681. Christian Cortez Flores, a white Hispanic male.
KDKDO 42 says fix us, John.
Uh-oh.
Eligible expires
What's wrong with you?
8/17 of 2026
Wait.
in the local.
Oh,
28 on temporary plate.
there you go.
It's valid until November 9th of 2025.
And Ed 101M says what happened. Big guy stole a fire truck.
I have had a call once where a guy stole an ambulance.
7500, send me in service gas department. On scene.
I did something in...
Warren O'Brien says, do you think cops at the station before going on shift say first one to get followed by John has to double shift?
No, they just watch for notifications.
KDKDO 42 says thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I didn't realize I had you guys zoomed in.
Sorry, can you copy that?
Go ahead.
Boy Young Robert 39382. Boy Young Robert 39382.
Simple.
Very good.
Insurance is verified manually. Returns to a fire plate with no expiration on a red 2016 Jeep. Registered to Angela Hobenek out of Manville. Vehicle's clear.
Little _ unit says I haven't been on Twitch for a while but got a notification that I got a gifted membership. Thank you laid off janitor if you are still
Insurance
here.
is verified manually. Returns to
That's
a
awfully
fire
kind of
plate
you.
with no expiration on a red 2016 Jeep. Registered to Angela Hobenek out of Manville. Vehicle's clear.
Stream Elements says thank you for following Dareful Cannon 15.
Thank you so much for the follow. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're listening to the scanner. We record police interactions. Hit the subscribe or follow button depending on which platform you're watching me from. We're live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube right now. Follow me on all platforms. And also find me on Facebook and TikTok.
Thank you. 1408 clear.
Engine 1 to Angleton, you can show this unit back out of Station 1.
Come on, clear.
Let's go get us a lemonade.
Engine 1 to Angleton, you can show this unit back out of Station 1.
Come on, clear.
Senor Dasher OTR says you forgot OnlyFans and AlligatorSingles.com.
That's not true. None of those true. I'm not on those two platforms. That's not true at all.
KDKDO 42 says I remember them TikTok days with Magic Carpet.
Yeah. I see a bunch of people driving on TikTok without having any issues. You guys think I should try it, or do you think they'll ban me and delete my account?
5602 Daniel.
Charlie__CZ says hello. Thanks to check for a sub. At Ed101 says, for some reason Arizona lemonade makes me fart so violently. Little__unit says lemonade. John living on the edge.
I think this lemonade is really good.
On the Eagle, Houston's only classic rock.
Wax Hustler 80 says never know unless you try. Alexis X Kilburn 04 says it's up to you, but I wouldn't risk it. I have seen many people get banned for driving. Now all the people I see put a green screen.
Green screen? That's it. Thank you, man.
Fanatics
Yeah, I'm gonna come in here one day and buy you a drink.
Don't forget the extra small condoms to bring home honey.
We'll see you later. Thank you so much, man.
At Ed101M says chug it, then refill and chug again.
Nah, I can't drink that much. Guys, I got a free drink. See? That was pretty nice. I did save the owner of this place from getting arrested once.
JC225___ says, John, nice pair of boots you got there, sir.
Thank you.
Texas Man the Legend says, made from pink lemons imported from Freeport. JC225___ says, we love free.
We love free.
Alexis X Kilburn 04 says, that's sweet.
That was nice. Well, at one point they had the owner of this place in the back of a cop car, him not understanding why he was there.
1M says, wow, all the officers have been getting free drinks lately.
Stop it. Stop it.
Little___ unit says, I don't think it's TikTok that's the one who cares that much. It's all the idiots reporting, not John fans.
You're probably right. You are probably right. All right, now we got a drink.
Houston, 2 Charles 907. Receive, sir.
At Ed101M says, why is the sign blinking at us?
Not sure. Delta 8. Yeah, I can't drive. One time.
Little___ unit says, what the heck is Kratom?
One time I drove from the first window to the second window and forgot to hide my screen, and I got banned in 3 seconds.
1907, I'm 1080.
Drove from the first window to the second window. I think McDonald's or Whataburger or Burger King, I can't remember. But got banned in that length of time for driving.
Ryan 152,793 says, always film 50 and John.
Always, always.
1907, I'm 1080.
Little__ unit says, yeah, def not a John fan.
Yeah, they're not John fans there. Well, it's an entire platform full of Karens, so it does not surprise me. Oh my God, he's recording the cops. Oh my God.
That's fair.
How dare him. One of these days you're gonna need him. So, a lot of times trolls will be like, one of these days you're gonna need them. and they're not going to be there. So, and then I always want to say, so you're telling me they're horrible people who only help people they like? All right, point taken. That's a point for me. I thought they helped everybody. But apparently
Little _ unit says yeah, and when you do need them, you will be recording law.
That's right. Oh, I have. One time I got in an accident and it was a cop. But I recorded it.
Shakespeare says ordered my Trunkies shirt. Lion Peppers 1 says yeah, we watched them draw strong, see who was going to hit John's car.
That's right. They kind of
Alexis X Kilburn 04 says I got threatened WAQQ by someone and they made me wait 45 minutes in the freezing cold in a locked car. They ain't there when you need them.
Well, they usually show up and take a report after some shit happens. You better protect yourself.
BCSO 1 Tom 21.
Hold on.
Ad 101M says, did we cow it whenever we wrecked the bike?
No.
101.
No, they were probably watching, laughing, as a matter of fact.
DD Houston, 2 out on 101. I'm 603 Lalo, no 29.
What do you guys think? Monday is doing what Monday does?
Victor 4700. Victor 4700. 454, copy LP. 454. Victor 0 Victor 4700. Victor 0 Victor 4700.
Fanatics BG says everyone home watching the Cowboys lose to the Cardinals. KDKDO42 says it's pretty quiet.
Oh, I forgot. Sometimes after the...
Report, insurance clearing hospital back in service.
7506.
50706361.
Frankenstar says after the game there is going to be a lot of people driving home mad.
I thought about that. You're probably right.
Big Dave BCTX says if they're losing, he'll tune in. Let me take a peek.
50706361. 50706361. Returns to Aiden Rodriguez. 54K.
What's up, everybody?
Frankenstar says 17-7 halftime.
Who's winning? Hello,
Frankenstar says Redbirds.
Aiden Rodriguez. DL is clear no more.
What's happening, TikTok? Haven't been up live in a while. Figured I'd just stop and say hi.
Texas Street says we had a porch pirate come through our neighborhood last night. I had a package stolen and so did other neighbors.
Dang.
I had to report it to LJPD. All I could think was, what would John do? No, I didn't film the officer. Little _ unit says John KY. Girl Stephanie says hi.
Hello to you.
She's been going through a bit but just wanted to say hi.
Well, hello to you. Hope everything gets better soon.
454. Okay, 4. Everything's okay here. I'll be out of good. 454 clear.
TikTok,
And
we are.
according to Jennifer 8689 says Monday is Mondaying.
It's Monday.
PLZ say a prayer for me. I'm having a colonoscopy in the morning. I'm scared to go under.
Oh, well. Best of luck to you. I hope everything gets, hope you get well soon. That sounds like it would hurt. TikTok, we are live on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and now TikTok. If you would actually like to see what's going on, feel free to hop on any one of those other platforms.
Fanatics BG says that's a pain in the ass.
I wasn't gonna do it. Thank you so much for the heart me. We got a popular vote. Thank you.
Strikes of Blue says, have you thought about doing party?
I have not. I'm at my limit for amount of social media pages I can keep up with. Lauren, thank you for the heart me.
At Ed101M says, when are you going live on the blue page with the gator?
Mario, thank you. Are you
Country Boy
LA tonight?
23,123 says I got pulled over in Lake Jackson today for going 3 miles over the speed limit.
Lori, thank you. 3 miles over? Let me guess, you got a warning after they interrogated you about where you're going. Am I in LA tonight? No, I'm in Brazoria County, Texas. That's what BC stands
Fanatics BG says party is the last stop before retiring from streaming.
That's right.
That place is a graveyard of banned streamers.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Wax
saving.
Hustler 80 says lol Lori is me wax on TikTok.
Oh, gotcha.
Country Boy 23,123 says yes 3 miles over I was coming home from work. Little _ unit says I see John has his big boy boots on. Does that mean fall is officially here?
It is. No more
Stream
shorts.
Elements says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas Central Time. Big Dave BCTX says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas Central Time.
There we go. That's where we are at. Yeah, you can find me
Country
on...
Boy 23,123 says they had 3 cops on me, thought I was a criminal.
Dang. It's been a while. Yeah, we're live every night. Tammy, we're live every night on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. You actually have a picture right now if you're on one of those platforms. If you're watching me from there.
Ad101M says, are we in British Columbia?
No.
Wax Hustler 80 says, how come all you see on TikTok is your picture with a bunch of plus signs?
That's their new voice call thing, which I'm trying out. So basically...
Frankenstar says, except Sundays you need a day off.
Sunday.
Country Boy 23,123 says, and he gave me a warning and said don't be speeding in their neighborhood. I was like, wow.
3 cop cars for that? If you don't mind me asking, what's the year model of your car? Is it an older year model? Is that why?
Houston, Channel 105, showing no 29.
Country Boy 23,123 says, I have a 2008 Chevy Impala.
There you go. There you go. And that's
Wax Hustler 80 says back, I don't like TikTok lol.
Well, thank you for stopping by. I saw you get gifted a few gifts. Thank you so much.
Wax Hustler 80 says, is it white? And Ad101M says, next time you get pulled over, scream, where is John Gray?
Oh, that's not a good idea. If I'm not in the area, don't do that. They'll retaliate against you immediately. If you see me in the area, then you can...
Strikes of Blue says, cards making this Cowboys team look very bad. Country Boy 23,123 says, but I was like, wow. Wax Hustler 80 says, is the car white?
Also, my location 1700. You can change that for me.
Country Boy 23,123 says, my car was red.
All I needed was the year model. So do you think they were actually interested in the fact that you were going 3 miles over?
6, can I make a correction on the deal? Also, my location 1700. You can change that for me, please. There, I have it. Thank you.
Texas Man the Legend says, we don't just attending to red cars around here.
We ignore
Country
it.
Boy 23,123 says, no, they was looking for drugs. I know what they was doing. Fanatics BG says, was red, or is red. Did you change it? At Ad101M says, scream, where is John Gray? And if he's not in the area, resist arrest.
No, you're screwed. Don't.
Country Boy 23,123 says, I am gonna paint my car a different color since they know what I drive now.
There's about 4 or 5 male preteens, young teenage boys, one in a gray jacket, and they jumped out from her car. 7507, you have traffic for me? One in a gray jacket yelled at her, move, bitch. Yes, the street behind Bucky's.
Wait, listen to this call.
Walking towards the curb, towards the stop sign on the street behind Bucky's. There's about 4 to 5 male preteens, young teenage boys, one in a gray jacket.
Ryan 152,793 says, I am motherfucking John Gray.
The chunky one in the gray jacket yelled at her, move, bitch, you wanna fight.
That was actually said on the radio.
That's clear. I'm out.
That's not funny. I don't endorse that.
Country Boy 23,123 says, if I yell John Gray, they will fuck me up and give me hell.
out of Oak Ridge North,
BG
failure to
says Chunky
appear.
won.
Also showing to have an assault on law enforcement.
Kikisper says
Also
LMAO.
conditions upon hearing party.
I never heard no shit like that over the radio. I've been doing this a long time, 7 years now. I never heard no shit like that. The chunky one.
Mike Brady Gonzalez, current clear.
Bayou Preppers 1 says kinda funny. Country Boy 23,123 says Chunky won law. Fanatics BG says let's go. Get to the call.
It's in Brazoria.
Wax Hustler 80 says wow law. Cola 01 says speaky talk. Fanatics BG says I want to see the Chunky one. Cola 01 says beep.
Houston 20650.
Country Boy 23,123 says that Chunky one will take it
Houston
down law.
20650.
Sounds like he's prepared for some shit tonight. FTP is right. Film the police. Absolutely.
Texas Man the Legend says Brazoria has no filter.
I see that. I see that. We got all the details.
Houston 20650.
Hello to you.
Country Boy 23,123 says America.
That's clear. I don't see anyone there. Is the complainant still there, or did she leave?
Guys, we are live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and TikTok.
Sonic Oak Drive, and she left because the juveniles were provoking her at the stop sign.
Sounds like that was a good idea to leave.
At Ed101M says, was the Chunky one the crab?
Not sure.
Texas Man the Legend says Brazoria says on site. Wax Hustler 80 says the Chunky one left law. Country Boy 23,123 says you don't see anyone there. BC, the Chunky one left law.
174.27 XP. Sound like Masonic Oak Drive at Northbrook. It's a stop sign there. Before it curves back up onto the highway.
All right,
Did she say, all right, Chief?
Chief, I just spoke to someone behind Bucky. They said to walk towards East Pleasant, on East Pleasant.
Ryan 152,793 says never speak to the police.
That's not a good idea. With the 13 populars, thank you so much, Stephen G. Steve G.
Country Boy 23,123 says it's not all right, Chief, it's all right, Chunky.
Navigate to Brazoria. Yeah, ma'am, where were they walking?
Ryan 152,793 says only talk to motherfucking John Gray, not the 50.
There you go.
Ryan 152,793 says law.
That's weird, thank you. 7707, are you clear? No, ma'am, where were they walking? They were heading eastbound on Pleasant.
Little underscore
I'm
underscore
on
unit
East Pleasant
says
now.
not going to lie. I would love to be a dispatcher one day just saying the randomest crap all day. I'd be fired in an hour.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, you and me both. They would fire me within an hour or two. Let's go see what's going on in Lake Jackson.
Country Boy 23,123 says how far are you from that call?
20 minutes. But once we go there, it's in the middle of nowhere, so if the chunky kid has already ran away, which it doesn't sound like they're able to find him anyway.
7507. I don't see him on East Pleasant. I'm going to check on Yerby.
It's either more than likely not there.
Wax Hustler 80 says I wouldn't make it 5 minutes law. Bama Roll Tide 66 says I just subscribed for 10 months.
Thank you.
Countryboy 23123 says Chunky Kid Law.
Bama Roll Tide, 10 month subscription. Thank you so much.
Tiki Cat 1961 says maybe he's not as chunky as they thought he's fast.
Maybe he's pretty fast.
Ryan 152,793 says John would get fired cause he wouldn't write tickets.
I wouldn't.
Little__ unit says John I think run would be a stretch. Big Dave BCTX says Bama Roll Tide is overdue. Ed101M says Chunky is tired and sitting down. Wax Hustler 80 says I'd be like is he chunky like our pig's law. Ryan 152,793 says he would only write tickets to the YouTuber.
Probably. Yeah.
Crossing air attack.
TikTok, if you're wondering where I've been, we are still live every single night. Well, with the exception of sometimes Sundays. We're still live every night on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Just got kind of hard to do my content over here.
Crossing circle.
Every 3 seconds, they kindly ask me to quit streaming.
Last flight 2 East Base. Last flight 2 East Base. Stand by for Pasadena. 536 Yankee.
Texas Man the
536
Legend
Yankee
says
for an
Chunky
auto
was ready for mutual combat.
Just like that crab. Just like that crab.
Wi-Fi 2, stand by for 563 Yankee.
536, 536.
536.
Ryan 152,793 says YouTube didn't let John lie to you. It is his first night stream.
Yeah, it's my very first night of streaming. Thank you for the heartbeat.
Ryan 152,793 says TikTok mean.
Dang, Tammy with the paper crane. Thank you so much.
7507. I think I found 2 of them on Dane Street.
Tammy with the heartbeat. Tammy with the roses and the hand heart. Thank you so much.
He's found on the Beltway.
Texas Man the Legend says don't start things with crabs. The fight always goes sideways.
It does.
Ross 2K19 says cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. Stream Elements says Ross 2K19 just cheered 500 bits.
Ross 2K with the 500 bits. Thank you so much.
Eastbound Beltway passing Hardy.
Let's go see what's happening down here.
An older model red Impala.
Tammy with the title gifter. Thank you so much.
Okay. Picking up an inmate at county. They're ready for pickup.
Senor Dasher OTR says 15.
It's pretty dead down here. What do you guys think?
Left leg 2 East Base. You could disregard 536 Yankee. Disregard.
Ryan 152,793 says, John, when are we starting our 12-hour stream only on Twitch, no YouTube? TikiCat 1961 says, did she just say an older model red Impala?
I think
Little underscore unit says, did they free up some money for the innocent Americans needing food stamps, etc.?
I think so. I thought I saw something. Who knows what media to trust and what not to. Tammy with 100 roses. Thank you so much. It's still going. I see you. I see you, Tammy. Thank you so much.
Approaching JFK. Taking the JFK exit. Go ahead.
Strikes of Blue says, I saw they're going to give 50% of the EBT.
50? Okay. All right. Guess it's better than nothing.
Mark 2 of 08.
Tammy, thank you so much for the roses.
Big Dave BCTX says, older model white Impala. Sounds like they're tracking or chasing someone in North Houston.
Yeah, that was on Hardy, or I think.
Go ahead.
Guys, check out Tammy.
Second one is Katie Davidson. R-I-N. Last name Smith.
Thank you, Lori. Wax. I don't want to dox you. It's been a while since I've seen that.
07.
Everybody,
Second one is
everybody get out and stretch for a minute.
P-Y-R-I-N. Last name Smith. March 19.
Ryan 152,793 says they going to chase John next.
I hope not. I'm too old to run. Where? Where are you searching people at?
Last name Green.
Wax Hustler 80 says, I don't care who knows my name, law.
Well.
R-I-S-H-T-I-N. That's the first name.
Tammy, I see you. Thank you so much.
Victory Road and JFK at a parking lot of an apartment complex, possible bailout.
Countryboy 23,123 says, that's me, I'm too fat to run too. Ryan 152,793 says, hell no, John, you go to leave us.
Nope. Tammy, thank you so much for all those roses. Appreciate that. Appreciate you.
2010 is the last one. Hey, are you have a birthday?
Wax Hustler 80 says, did she say shiny for the name law? Bandmom 2024 says, I just went and looked on my case with food stamps and it still says we're not getting anything this month, so I don't know, but it would be nice to get half.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what media to believe.
There. Anyone take over?
If anyone wants to go to TikTok and talk, you can. You'll come out of the speaker.
I'm 601 and 604. I'm attaching you with 609 and 650.
Lori, aka Wax.
604, 601, 609, 650. Receive attaching.
Are we on TikTok all night or what? I don't know. I was going to see how this works. If I'm able to do this without any issues.
Ryan 152,793 says, John, get the monster out of your pocket.
I don't know. It's been so long since I've been able to stream anything on TikTok, so usually they kindly ask me to stop
Texas
streaming.
Man the Legend says 24 to 10 Cardinals.
Oh boy, 24 to 10? All right, there's still a chance. Thank you for the heart me.
Yes, ma'am. Now coming back here. The only one that has an ID is last name.
At Shannon Flake says the roses, I'm guessing, are something to do with TikTok.
Yeah, I'll show you.
That's clear.
There's Lake Jackson, guys. Where are they going? Let's go this way.
Yes, ma'am. They're all coming back clear. The only one
Country
that
Boy
has an ID
23,123 says if I ever get tased, I will stand there because I weigh 200 pounds
out
long.
of 117 West Pleasant Street.
Cherie Cherrick says hi John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Hello to you. Yeah, usually the way I've been doing TikTok is when I get on scene, then I go live with the video. But I never get a chance to talk to you guys because usually when I'm
Cherie
on...
Cherrick says let's go Cardinals.
Usually when I'm on scene, it's too
Country Boy
hectic.
23,123 says you got some bright lights.
I do. Should see the back. Yeah, usually it's pretty hectic when I go on scene, so I don't ever have a chance to sit down and talk with you guys.
Okay. Show me back in if I get it. Where?
Ryan 152,793 says John is a speeder.
I am not. It's not me.
Wax Hustler 80 says is Bubba still on TikTok?
You can show me back in if I get it.
Not sure. I haven't been on TikTok in forever.
Country Boy 23,123 says everyone John's rich y'all.
I'm not rich.
23 deals.
What are you talking about? I literally just showed you I had $2.
Country Boy 23,123 says $2 is better than nothing.
That's right.
Little _ unit says what town are we in right now?
Right now, this is considered
Ryan
Lake Jackson.
152,793 says John run red lights when they take forever.
No, I don't.
Cherie Cherrick says John likes to break the law.
I do. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Says Bubba is live. Be sure to visit him.
I can't because of the mode I'm in. I won't be able to. I mean, I could stop this and we could go. I could do a regular stream. Tiki Cat, I see you.
So far, I don't understand like my unit.
Where are you at?
Okay.
Ryan 152,793 says John good job for not running the red light.
Thank you. I would never do that because I'm a law-abiding citizen, of course.
At Shannon Fleach says if we wanted to listen to the scanner, where do we go about finding it if you are not on?
You can go to Brazoria County Scanner. You have to spell it all out on YouTube. Yeah, that streams 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As long as I have power and internet, I stream that on YouTube. You have to just search for Brazoria County Scanner. You'll see my same logo that you see on my Facebook page. Street scene LA, thank you so much.
Big Dave BCTX says Waze says he is probably at 288 freeway north of FM 2004. At Ed101M says any tips on stealing a cop car? Wax Hustler 80 says Bubba sounds horrible. He must be sick.
Yeah, I don't advise you to steal cop cars. That's not good. It's probably not going to turn out good for you.
Ryan 152,793 says hell no bother.
Hell yeah.
They have it advised.
At Shannon Flake says found it. Thank you and subscribed.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that streams 20. That's actually the scanner I'm listening to as well. That one, the reason you hear the traffic twice, one is,
3507, we have the PD for a minute.
one is the actual scanner, and then it repeats it on the streaming scanner. That way I have two chances to hear it in case you guys are talking, or I need to rewind it for an address.
Going to be lifting for Herman, 4 forward, 1 plus 50, 2049.
It's looking for Herman.
Cherie Cherrick says axe. At Ed101M says they are selling old cop cars at the auction this weekend.
They always get pissed off and pull you over when you drive those. They get really mad.
.454 traffic. Victor Nora John 2035. Victor Nora John 2035 is going to be in the 600 block 332 northbound on a black.
Little __ unit says what the heck is that Christmas music?
I think so. Is it too? What's your thoughts on Christmas music? When is too soon?
Ryan 152,793 says John, I bet your parking is gonna be negative tonight.
I don't know.
Victor Nora John 2035 is going to be in the 600 block 332 northbound on a black Impala.
Dang. Are they just pulling over every Impala until they find Country Boy or what?
Little __ unit says got to get at least after American Thanksgiving, I think. At Ed101M says we start playing Christmas music the day after New Year's.
New Year's?
Senor Dasher OTR says anything before December. Big Dave BCTX says Christmas shouldn't start until December, dang it.
Yeah.
Ryan 152,793 says John, don't let 50 know you got expired insurance.
I'm not. I hope they don't know that I don't have any insurance. I hope they don't. Of course, there's probably none watching, so they don't know. They don't know that.
Country Boy 23,123 says why won't find me I'm at home so they leave me alone.
Ain't gonna get Country Boy today. Guys, we got 114 people watching.
Ryan 152,793 says, and don't you get a revoked driver's license to John.
Right. Guys, we got 114 people watching on Twitch. 56 on
Pammy
YouTube.
9588 says, well, Ryan, if we were trying to keep it a secret, you sure spoiled that.
We got 114 people watching on Twitch, 56 on YouTube, 14 on Kick, and 19 on TikTok. That's amazing, guys.
Countryboy 23,123 says they don't like my car John all because it's Impala.
Guys,
Ryan 152,793 says BRB John.
All right. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. What we're doing is we listen to the scanner, we record police interactions. Hit the subscribe or follow button, depending on which platform you're watching from.
9588 says Christmas music starts the day after Thanksgiving and no sooner.
No sooner.
And Ed101M says Country Boy Frankie said, can he turn you in for the reward?
All right, so when do you put your tree up? Same rules apply as Christmas music and lights. Yeah, you can't find me. BC Scanner on all platforms.
And Ed101M says tree stays up all year.
All year? I like it. I like it, actually. Do you just like put it away in a closet, or what do you do with it?
Little _ unit says I thought it was respectful to wait till after American Thanksgiving. Texas Man the Legend says Saturday was the day that Mariah Carey thawed out and descends down upon us. Senor Dasher OTR says I delivered to a house on the 1st of this month and they were putting their tree up.
Dang.
Gotta give the turkey his day first. Little _ unit says veterans come first. Big Dave BCTX says it's say December 1st, but I am sitting next to my tree. No joke.
So my birthday, guess when my birthday falls this year? Sometimes it falls on Thanksgiving. This year it falls the day before Thanksgiving, on Wednesday.
Wax Hustler 80 says I'm not putting my tree up this year. Kinkasper says I have a friend who leaves his tree up all year long in his living room. And according to Jennifer 8689 says what's wrong with an Impala?
17.
And Ed101M says wow John is asking random questions about Christmas. Name and badge number.
Well, what else?
Wax Hustler 80 says mine's on the 19th.
Well, we got to talk about something. Well, there's nothing to record, so we have to talk about something.
17, go ahead.
Pammy 9588 says some people start Christmas after Halloween. That really gets my gears grinding. Texas Man the Legend says my little ones is on Turkey Day this year. Wax Hustler 80 says mine is on a Wednesday too. Little _ unit says why no tree wax. And according to Jennifer 8689 says day after Thanksgiving.
Day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's all TikTok sees, guys. They see a screen with my pretty face on it.
Senor
Hello,
Dasher
Charlie,
OTR says too. Wax Hustler 80 says I'll be in the hospital on my birthday getting surgery lol.
Oh man. That's no fun.
And Ed101M says John, if we need a topic tonight, let's talk about the wedding.
The wedding. Oh, like I'm lag. Sorry guys, lag.
Senor Dasher OTR says my oldest future felon's birthday is next Saturday.
Everyone, Country Boy has sent a heart me. Country Boy has sent a heart me. Thank you so much. And he's got the #1 gifter badge now. John, do the gingerbread man green screen thing. Let me run this for, how long have we been live now?
Wax Hustler 80 says I'll be recovering from my cancer surgery is why I'm not messing with my tree. I just moved and still unpacking.
Let me do this for 25 minutes, then we'll do gingerbread. Has been streaming for 2 hours, 24 minutes.
Here on 105, Solace, good 29.
Ad 101M says tell Country Boy to pin his location. Crime Stopper says the reward is now 5K. Country Boy 23,123 says always film 50.
Always, always.
Bayou Preppers 1 says what are we doing?
Looking for cops. But Monday is doing what Monday does. He's fine. He's fine. He's got
Texas Man the Legend says I know someone that has a fall tree up. It's a Christmas tree that's been stripped down and redecorated with fall stuff. I said people are house making excuses to put trees up now.
I mean,
Cherie Cherrick says, did you upload Waze?
Yes, I have that. Yeah, I do have Waze. You don't see me on the
Country
screen?
Boy 23,123 says I'm not pinning my location. They know where I live. They not allowed at my house without a search warrant. I done told them.
You don't see me on the screen. If you'd like to see me on the screen, go to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. You can actually see the video there. I'm not allowed to show what I'm doing right now on TikTok. We are floating around in the magic carpet.
Bayou Preppers 1 says I have a living Christmas tree I decorated year round.
There you
Country
go.
Boy 23,123 says yes, you can come see Shadow John. Ryan 152,793 says come to Twitch, do not come to YouTube.
Ryan speaking up for his favorite platform. Well, should we go see what's
Bayou
happening?
Preppers 1 says it's 6 feet tall.
6 feet tall.
Claston72 says Twitch rocks.
Twitch rocks. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. According to Jennifer, she sends $4.99. Thank you. Yeah,
Big Dave BCTX says 288 freeway between Lake Jackson and 288B in Yankton has several markers for cops in Waze.
Gotcha.
Ryan 152,793 says John said Twitch is better than YouTube.
Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you.
Bayou Preppers 1 says it's in a big pot next to my porch.
Let's go check 288B, see if we can find them.
There.
Hey, 04 southbound field, how's it going?
Clear.
Izzy, thank you so much for the follow.
452, they're passing.
Passing what? Passing what? What are they passing?
Passing Sonic Taco Bell area right now, still heading towards Lake Road.
Passing Sonic and Taco Bell. Still heading towards Lake Road. Is that another Karen call on a Monday? Guys, we got 119.
452, they're passing.
We got 119 miles of gas left.
Stopping at the red light at Lake Road. Passing Sonic Taco Bell area right now.
Ryan 152,793 says passing John right now. And according to Jennifer 8689 says you are so welcome, my friend. Anything I can do to help.
Well, thank you.
52, they're stopping at the red light at Lake Road.
Amy 2424 says how is everyone doing tonight?
I personally am doing wonderful.
Left leg 6, control position.
I see the
Six
sheriff.
is off normal 2923.3, 9539.5. 69 inside, 62 outside when we get Herman in out 12.
6, good copy. The registered owner is showing an address out of Clute. They are going through the green light now. 452, they're passing Whataburger.
Alright, passing Whataburger. We kind of know where this is at.
452, they're turning into Walmart.
Turning into Walmart. Sounds like we're needed at Walmart.
They're passing Whataburger. 452, they're turning into Walmart. 452, while turning into the parking lot, she does a curve. That's clear.
Alright, so while turning into Whataburger or Walmart, she jumped a curb. We kind of know where this is headed. Let's get over there.
While turning into the parking lot, she does
Claston 72 says yup.
452, parking now.
Looks like she's parking now.
Disregard that. She's just slowly driving through the parking lot.
Slowly driving through the parking lot.
Looks like she's parking now.
Dang, someone's getting a whole play-by.
Disregard that. She's just slowly driving through the parking lot.
Oh, whoops. I'm behind on the traffic. I forgot.
She's now exiting out of the parking lot by Chick-fil-A. Caller can see an officer.
So they should have
She's
to...
now exiting out of the parking lot by Chick-fil-A. She's just going to be at the stop sign to leave the parking lot, and there's 3 vehicles behind her, then the caller. He still has eyes on her. That's clear, yeah.
Alright, so obviously this is someone calling in somebody.
453, show me out on it.
452, she's just going to be at the stop sign to leave the parking lot, and then there's 3 vehicles behind her, then the caller.
Claston 72 says always, always film 50.
Always.
Amy 2424 says is it a chase?
No, it's someone calling in somebody.
Left light 6, go ahead. MRI 4733-5506, 4733-5506. Patient has reported current GCS is 3 on the ventilator.
Claston 72 says maybe it's Sylvia.
1 2 times a minute, static. 100% will be there in 8 minutes.
Into the stop.
1 flight 6, probably 4733.
So they disregarded a yield sign.
2424 says or a Karen. Senor Dasher OTR says is the caller in a banana yellow Charger.
I don't know.
Disregarded the yield sign here. They're all over the road.
And
the highway. Stop.
They're in front of IHOP.
Please.
You guys think this is the best play, Oyster Creek Drive?
QLE.
They're in front of IHOP now.
53, we get on the highway. From IHOP, 34 miles per hour. 16, can I get another first consent search?
I don't think they're stopping. Unless he hasn't lit them up yet.
36. 32, be on the 32. Go faster this way. He's driving 34 miles per hour. Tell him maintain lane.
Alright, it's right up here. Still rolling.
Facility for patient transfer.
Alright, it sounds like we do have a mini chase. They're not stopping.
Big Dave BCTX says can clearly hear the siren.
We can.
Still rolling 10 miles an hour. He pulling into the back of St. Mike's.
Alright, know where that's at.
Big Dave BCTX says slow speed pursuit. Wax Hustler 80 says we are en route.
Yeah, TikTok, you're gonna want to come over to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube.
Stop.
Stop.
Freakenstar says 112 on Twitch.
TikTok, you're gonna want to come to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, because I can't switch to video.
And according to Jennifer 8689 says that's the yellow car snitch. Amy 2424 says Twitch is the best law.
BC scanner on all platforms. B as in Brazoria, C as in county, and then scanner. All together, no spaces. You'll find me. Light.
Wax Hustler 80 says are we going to record cops?
Yeah.
Amy 2424 says might be an interesting night tonight.
Someone definitely has a case of the Mondays. Come on, thank you.
WMS signal updating for a passenger. High fever, 10-year-old female. 436. Copy DL for driver. 433. WMS signal updation for a passenger.
Big
High
Dave
fever,
BCTX says OT does help to complain.
3358. 432.
Caroline.
Cherie Cherrick says it's going down on a Monday.
33 copy DL for driver.
They just call EMS for this call?
3358 0089.
I have a case of the Mondays.
0089.
Attention EMS. Officer on the
Caroline. It's going to be a clear deal, no one.
All right, that noise is going to happen twice, guys, just so you know, but I tried to warn you. I do need to hear this traffic, though.
In the back.
Which one is this way? That's Oak.
Attention EMS. Officer on the traffic stop requesting EMS for a passenger, 10-year-old female with a high fever. They're going to be in the St. Michael's parking lot, 100 Oak Drive South, in the back.
And according to Jennifer, 8689 says, nah, YouTube rules cause we are OG. Twitch sucks.
All right, Twitch. Be nice to YouTube. YouTube, you be nice to Twitch.
Medic in the seat.
I do not try this at home. I am a trained professional.
And Nanny Goto says, are the commands set up, John? Commands doesn't work.
No, I can't figure out why either. I'm gonna have to get with their support.
Manmom 2024 says that they started at first law.
They started it first?
Justifiable 97 says YouTube is cheeks, they wish they was like us. Texas Man the Legend says YouTube. Never heard of her. Big Dave BCTX says our commands work just fine on Twitch.
Rub it in, rub it in. Gonna have a YouTube revolt now.
Big Dave BCTX says YouTube can be trusted with the commands.
Dropped you guys, you're back now though.
Justifiable 97 says wouldn't know why the commands work, aha, cause Twitch is better.
All right, there's the stop over there, guys. We got 3 units. I'm trying to get over there. Ah, come on.
Watch N50 says blew the light. Amy 2424 says that hurt John.
I dropped you guys. Sorry about that. Really? Seriously? Thanks.
Actually, re-cleared, they're going to be at the back entrance of the theater. I think I know 29. Proceed.
All right, I gotta stay out of the way of EMS.
Countryboy 23123 says dang, that was my head, now I got to go put a ice pack on it. Big Dave BCTX says we're watching cops from a distance. Amy 2424 says the lights don't like you tonight.
They don't, do they?
Claston 72 says wish if we talked to lights like John it would work.
It does sometimes. Is there a bike by the dumpster?
David 750, 8.1 call.
There should be a...
And Ari.Joy.M says hi, hope everyone's doing well tonight, including Twitch.
Route 2 is going to CT Carolina Holiday Lakes call.
All right, Carson Park.
5415 to Holiday Lakes.
TikTok, come to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube if you want to see.
CPR in progress. 5415, we're on the way to CPR now.
Yes, those are spike strips. No. I'll explain in just a minute. I'm not gonna record you guys. It's not windy. It's a stop stick or spike strips. Guys, I'll explain everything when we're done. We gotta capture as much audio and video as we can. They're whispering. I can't hear anything and I'm standing here. Welcome to my world. They're whispering. You can't hear anything really. I'll explain everything as soon as we get done, guys. Guys, I'm gonna monitor from this way. I don't want to put the camera over there, guys. So I'm just gonna monitor from this way. So far, you're the excitement tonight. So didn't sound like they were gonna stop at first. Is that why you got you had the stop sticks out? Yeah. Their lights are horrible tonight. I don't know why. What you got in the box?
It's a DNA kit.
Oh.
No, it's a blood kit.
Sorry, you're the only thing I got to film right now, so. I tried not to get this back here, so.
I'm just saying, but we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you in a minute.
I respect you that so much, John.
Mm.
Let me know if you need anything.
Yes. All right, so they had a little passenger with them. Let me turn you guys up.
The homeless Nana says no like a kid.
Yes. I don't really even think we're needed here anymore.
Big Dave BCTX says oh Jesus. At
Yeah.
Shannon Fleich says oh no a kid.
Yep. Yep.
Kim Crafting with Pups says that's so sad.
Yeah, that's a felony.
Strikes of Blue says she can catch a child endangerment charge for that.
No, it's going to be a felony. If she's intoxicated, I don't know if she is. Maybe it's a medical incident. We
Whipped Up
don't know.
Wishes says, were you saying yes to my question, John? Did she say that?
Yes, she did say that.
And Ari.Joel.M says, dang Dewey with kid is serious charge.
Yeah, it is.
And Nanny Goho says, silly girl.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that's, let me wait for the defroster.
I've had good contact with the caller. She did not answer. I'm unable to leave a voicemail.
Good boy.
Amy 2424 says she was young too. Country Boy 23123 says why don't they have her blow through the mechanic to see if she drunk or not?
We use my
Big Dave BCTX says was it suspected alcohol or do you know? At Shannon French says did she not stop? Did the spike belt need to be used?
Yes, no, she
Kim
didn't
Crafton
stop.
with Pups says wow she really made bad decisions tonight, assuming she's intoxicated.
Yeah, we could be a
Melanie
medical
Syed
incident. We don't know, guys.
1784 says so was it a medical?
We don't
Texas
know.
Man the Legend says did they deploy the spike strips on the vehicle?
She was a
Amy
slow chase.
2424 says someone just took her car.
Yes, that's the family member that showed up for the baby. So.
Claston72 says John can you mute this and tell us recap etc.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, it was someone was calling her in because she's, which I don't doubt this at all. Like, they said she was all over the road. So, they went to stop her and she didn't stop for a long time. So at first they were saying she was going 30 miles an hour, and then 10 miles an hour. So it was pretty much a slow chase. So that's why the spike strips were underneath the rear tires.
And Ari.Joel.M says sad. She made a terrible mistake, but now her career is most likely done.
We'll see. Unless it's a medical, it could be a medical incident. We do not know. We don't know. For the person to ask about the breathalyzers, my area does blood tests. That's what they do. If you agree to it, they take you for a blood test.
Strikes of Blue says they're doing a blood test to see.
Yeah, I mean, that'll tell, I guess.
Okay.
Correction on name, Denver.
Don't know if, I mean,
Charles.
I just can't picture her driving
Denver,
with the kid in the car.
31-2050.
Claston 72 says they don't do blood work on site, they only do it at the hospital here.
They're going to bring her right to the hospital. Yeah, they're going to bring, it's literally just down the block from
At
us.
Shannon said they also don't know if she's a nurse. Many people wear scrubs, vet checks,
Right.
The caller was 1602. She advised there's going to be a green and white house across the street. It's empty and there's someone walking around it outside with a flashlight. She thought it looked like someone's trying to get inside that house.
That kind of put me in a spot because they were moving the, when I said I'm going to just film it, when I filmed the sign, they were moving the child from one car to the other car.
Frankenstar says driving with kids she couldn't got messed up with them around.
Dude, I can't even picture her driving. I'm sorry, I'm being blunt here, I'm being honest.
Samantha Wilkins 1983 says what, was it a baby or what in this car? Strikes of Blue says blood tests are more accurate, that's why. Kim Crafton with Pups says praying it was medical and can be treated and not bad decisions.
Yeah, that's what
Country Boy 23,123 says, and if she's not drunk, will they let her go?
No, she's going to jail. That blood test doesn't come back for months and months and months. So, they said you're under arrest for DUI. So, that blood test takes months to come back. So, no, tonight she's going to jail. If it's her first fund, it'll be a $2,000 bond. That's $2,500, I think.
Kim Crafton with Pups says, oh wow, I thought blood would come back quickly.
No, it's months. It goes off to a lab.
Claston 72 says it takes months that ID didn't know.
Yeah, it doesn't, it's not instantaneous. It's real official. It has a whole chain of custody, allegedly. I mean, I've never been through the process. I just know the process. So,
Big Dave BCTX says that have to send the blood to a crime lab, not hospital.
Yeah. But the hospital just does a chain of custody and sends it off. So, it's not a fast.
Claston 72 says, but if it was medical, she's still screwed.
I don't know. I mean,
Diesel Trucks 2324 says hi.
Hi.
Kim Crafton with Pups says, oh, that makes sense.
Hi, TikTok. Sorry I had to leave you guys in the car. We are live on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Give me a follow on the other platforms.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, see here, our blood work comes back within a few days.
I just know.
0424 says, John, there is a lot of static. At Fargenbastage says, Dewey, stop.
Okay.
52 ETA for EMS is 2 minutes.
Big Dave BCTX says even if she took over the counter meds and drove, you can get a Dewey for that. Claston 72 says many years ago I was in hospital for being drunk and they did a blood test on me and I wasn't drunk for the blood test so they let me go.
That's why I'm...
Melanie Syop 1784 says, so was it a baby? Kim Crafton with Pups says I think it's just vibration and not static.
Oh yeah, it could be. That's a scanner, I think. I think it's a scanner. I'll check the cables though. I'll check the cables. Yeah, I'm not
Samantha Wilkins 1983 says what was the ambulance there for?
They originally said the child had a fever of 100. I don't know if they said 100 or...
Melanie Syop 1784 says I didn't hear you. Claston 72 says sounds like vibration.
Okay, I'm trying to get it fixed right now, guys.
Tiki Cat 1961 says I think it's just the rattle.
Okay,
Creeps 0424 says it sounds like a loose cord.
Alright, hold on guys.
Pammy 9588 says you're gonna have to use context clues. He can't say everything on platforms.
Yeah. No, I don't want to say the age of the... I just don't. Alright, I'm gonna pull over.
Stream Element says thank you for following Addy__Sanchez.
Addy Sanchez, thank you so much for the follow.
Melanie Syop 1784 says what was in the box?
What was in the box? They were okay. So originally they called EMS because they said the young one had a temperature. So EMS comes out and says, no, they don't. She doesn't have a temperature. She's fine. I don't know if she was trying to play it off like she was going to the hospital or something. I don't know. You guys couldn't hear, but I also couldn't hear. Everybody was whispering. So you guys didn't miss anything. I missed it too. I mean, I could pick up context clues and say EMS came, took the temperatures, took the vitals, and they appeared to be okay. So.
Texas Man the Legend says didn't cooperate on a stop once. They took me in for a blood test. I refused. They got warrant. Nothing in my system. Wasn't intoxicated. Just refused to perform tests.
Yeah.
Dean Vincent Music says I saw tonight Lake Jackson has one of those police cameras over in front of Dollar Tree now.
Oh, really? In front of Dollar Tree?
Melanie Syop 1784 says, and what did she say was the box?
That was the box that they used to check vitals. Unless you're talking about the one under the tire, and that was a...
Preston 72 says, welcome to the red light.
Unless you're talking about the spike strips under the tire.
That's good.
Big Dave BCTX says they put the stop sticks down after she stopped, so if she took off again, it would flatten her tires.
Yes.
She did not run over them.
No, she didn't.
Dean Vincent Music says yay go to the parking lot where Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree is. You'll see the blue flashing light.
I think I was there earlier.
Melanie Syop 1784 says no, the one cop had. Strikes of Blue says the box the lady cop was holding.
That was a blood
kit.
Blood test. That was a blood kit, yes. Okay, I get what box you're talking about now. That's a blood kit. They bring the blood kit, it's all allegedly sealed and it's attached to that case. And then they hand their blood kit over to the nurse. And it depends on whether you consent. I don't know if she's even going to be. You notice they didn't even try the third part.
At Fargan Bastage says she's swaying.
Yeah, so notice they didn't try the third part. I don't think she would have been able to do it. She would have fell down. So they very wisely decided not to do the third part. She would have definitely fell down, I think.
Melanie Syop 1784 says she looks so young.
Yep. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and TikTok. Do me a favor.
Samantha Wilkins 1983 says because I seen how they were holding her.
Yeah, I knew the third part was. I was actually gonna. I'm glad they looked at each other. The other one shook their head no. They're like, no, we're not.
Strikes of Blue says one in Thread failed a test when sober.
Yes. So that call actually came from somebody following behind her and called it in. So.
Cherie Cherrick says, did you know the girl?
No, I did not. Is the static noise still there? Or did it fix itself?
Samantha Wilkins 1983 says, but she looked like a nurse. Melanie Syop 1784 says, still good people in the world. Claston 72 says, yes it is. Tiki Cat 1961 says, rattle.
Alright, let me see.
Amy 2424 says, still there. Cherie Cherrick says, yes, it's still here.
Alright,
Not Fragile says, still there.
Alright, let's see if it's there now.
BCTX says, IYS, the scanner rattling.
What about now?
And Nanigoto says, static still on YT. Strikes of Blue says, is the bumping road causing it?
Yes. I think it's a rattle, but you guys, oh, I know what it is. This thing has come down. That's what it is. That's, okay. I see. All right, I think I fixed it. Let me put the mic back on.
Claston 72 says I let you know if it's still there when you're moving.
Okay. I think I know what it is. I think I saw the problem. I'll show you guys. So this thing came down and was touching the dash, so that's the reason for
Stream
so much
Element
sick.
says thank you for following Country Boy Tato 55.
Thank you so much
Samantha
for the follow.
Wilkins 1983 says because she was wearing ats how I knew she was a nurse. At Ari.Joel.M says is it a rat snake? Claston 72 says welcome to the Red Light Show.
Welcome.
$7507 business check at Bucky's.
And Nanny Goto says sound is much better and louder now.
Very good. So the rattling should stop now. It was my scanner. The arm that holds it came down on the dash, so.
Claston 72 says it's gone. Little__ unit says you don't know if someone is a nurse just because wearing scrubs.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, no, they.
Strikes of Blue says it's good now.
Very good.
Cherie Cherik says yes, it's much better.
Sorry about that. Remember, I'm doing a live stream on 4 different platforms in a Camaro, so we'll sometimes have issues. But thanks for letting me know. I'll try to fix it as soon as I can, safely. Yeah, we don't know her. We can't base her occupation off what she was wearing, guys.
At Ari.Joel.M says she could have thought it was Halloween still.
Yeah, no, we can't judge her occupation by what she's wearing. All kinds of people wear scrubs. Little Unit's right on that.
At Fargan Bastage says they're gathering evidence.
I'm in the house on
Still rattling on YouTube? Okay, it'll fix
Lyle
this.
Preppers 1 says one day Bucky's is going to need one of your videos to save them law.
Well, I'm still gonna record at Bucky's. I'm just not gonna shop at Bucky's. I got news for him. I'm not stopping recording.
Claston 72 says scrubs are not. They could have been a vet tech too.
Yeah, or orderly.
At Dean Vincent Music says the rattle is gone on YT now.
Very good.
JC225__ says this proves why Twitch is superior to YouTube. At Dino Vittorio 9249 says hi John.
Be out
Good
of
evening.
studio. Yeah, hi to you.
And Nanny Goto says no rattling on YT.
Very good. Yeah, I think I found the problem, guys. So should stop. Let's get to Studio 6. There's something going on there.
Little__ unit says I've seen house cleaners wear scrubs.
Yeah.
You can buy them at Walmart Law.
Also the home health assistants, and or she could have just been wearing green clothes. Who knows? Who knows?
Big Dave BCTX says Monday stopped being Monday.
It did all of a sudden, did it? All of a sudden we got a slow speed chase.
Claston 72 says John wears scrubs too, I hear.
I don't wear scrubs, actually. No.
Texas Man the Legend says YouTube is always late. We already have the blood results back on Twitch.
Stop it. Stop it. It's
Cherie
not that
Cherik
late.
says you can get them at the Kroger's in Clue 2.
5415 is en route.
Strikes of Blue says I just saw the food stamp stuff on the news. It's 50% and it can take weeks before anyone gets them. Little__ unit says scrubs would look pretty funny with those boots. Senor Dasher OTR says 24.
TikTok, thank you for your patience and hanging out with me. I appreciate you.
So you control is a ground level secure, doesn't appear anybody's on premises. Keep it close control for the rest of the evening.
right, let's try it. I think Clute said they're at Studio 6.
You want some lockdown? So all you say, ground secure, doesn't appear anybody's on her.
Little __unit says, damn, TikTok's still alive and well. Good job, John.
Yeah. Hey, this was a test to see if I could stay live. I think it's the longest live I've ever had. We're at 90 minutes, so. Of course, it's just me and my beautiful face up there in the top left-hand corner.
So you also logged down, I believe the address is given me 1607 or 1609.
Hello.
At Fargenbastage says, I'd imagine she has an odor of alcohol.
I couldn't tell.
Texas Man the Legend says if John wore scrubs, he'd go from Mr. Scan to Dr. Gator.
Mr. Scan.
Traffic, CTDA. 2 guided, 1 chase.
All right, I'm trying to, I think he said there's a traffic stop at Studio 6, which is up here. It's past all these other hotels. Let me yield appropriately.
Checking all there.
They're fine. Got one of the safest jobs in America.
I'm back out with 05.
I'm back out with 05. I don't know where they're at. I'm assuming Studio 6.
7507 back in, everything's 10-4.
Everything's 10-4. That's Brazoria, so I'm guessing they didn't catch up with the chunky kid.
Texas Man the Legend says, I'm glad no one paid attention to a certain colored car on that last stop.
I think it was across, were you across the street at the police department?
10-4. Where?
Claston 72 says, I saw the car. Texas Man the Legend says, no comment.
All right.
And Nanny Goto says, time for coffee. Who wants one?
Oh, I'll
Stream
take one.
Element says, thank you for following McDastoner 420.
Thank you so much for the follow.
District 2 checks clear. Clear. Mark, District 2 checks
And
clear.
Ari.Joel.M says, it's too late for me, goat, but thanks.
Clear.
I'll take it. I'll drink it right now. All right, there's one Clute cop in the McDonald's drive-thru. I think they're just getting food though. See if I see anything at Studio 6. This is Studio 6 right here. And I don't see anything.
Texas Man the Legend says Buc-ee's has a Christmas tree up in the store. I mean, so I hear.
Ah, what are you doing in Buc-ee's? mean, I guess that's fair. My protest of Buc-ee's is my protest. I saw my son-in-law today. He came in holding with his Buc-ee's drink. I was like, man, that Buc-ee's drink looks kind of good. I miss the tea. But they can keep it.
And Nanny Goto says coming through John, with a slice of birthday cake. Enjoy.
All right.
Little__ unit says nah, we got lemonade now. At Deanne Vincent Music says Angelton was out putting the Christmas lights stuff up no the light poles today.
Dang.
John Sam George 4524.
Okay.
Lake Jackson has the festival.
Texas Man the Legend says if it makes you feel better. They were forced to hear Mr. Scan.
Ah. Good. Did you tell him I said hi? So here's the thing. I'll let you in on a little secret. In about 2 months, the turnover at Buc-ee's will be so high.
At Deanne Vincent Music says I can't wait to be doing DoorDash and seeing the Christmas lights.
The turnover at Buc-ee's is so high because it's such a crappy place to work. Like in 2 months, they'll forget all about it. I've done this before. I've done it like 4 times.
Claston72 says I always tell Buc-ee's hello for you, John, every time.
Thanks. In about 2 months, they'll forget about it. Dang it. My rattling is going to start again. Hold on. Let me put this way up high.
Claston72 says I am just kidding though we don't have one where I am at. At Deanne Vincent Music says I bet in 2 months none of them will be working there. It will be a whole new crew.
Right. Right. It's happened already once before. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to record at Buc-ee's, just so you know. Will we not have, we may not have perfect audio, but we got a Zoom, so there's absolutely not a Buc-ee's that I can't record at.
Can you change the column on to a neighborhood check?
6 is going to be lifting for South Base 304.
Claston72 says stick to the ground recording at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, oh, I'm still going to record, just so you know. I mean, like, their battle with me is completely stupid because I'm still going to record. And there's not shit they can do about it.
Claston72 says stick to your ground.
I'm going to.
Deanne Vincent Music says I have always been told Booses is a crappy place to work.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, it's horrible. I don't know what this guy's doing. Maybe just eating.
Claston72 says damn it Bobby ruining meals again. At Ari.Joel.M says time to feed the new pet rattlesnake.
We will never have a pet rattlesnake, I promise you. Guys, if you're new here, I see a lot of new people joining me on TikTok. My name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. Every now and then you hear the scanner. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions. Do me a favor, hit the follow or subscribe button, depending on which platform you're watching me right now. If you're watching over on TikTok, you just see my face.
Little__ unit says why can't we all just get along law?
If you're watching me on TikTok, you're just going to see my beautiful
At
face.
Deanne Vincent Music says John, you can always get a pet bird-eating spider. JC225__ says what about a pet iguana?
Pet iguana? I mean, I'm just not a reptile fan, period. There's another one over there. He's probably eating McDonald's, so I'm not going to stir him up.
39.
I'm not going to stir him up.
Ma'am, can you check both subjects in the notes? See if either one have a CTW for January 171, please.
County Road 171. Guys, we got 102 miles of gas left.
Texas Man the Legend says, hope the Gators didn't hear you say you didn't like reptiles. That'll blow your chances. At Deanne Vincent Music says, your fav cop here in Angleton is watching traffic in her truck by HEB here in Town Law.
Oh. She's not a John fan. Definitely not a John fan.
Lauren O'Brien says, I have 4 snakes. Reptiles are my favorite.
I don't get it, but I guess. All right, everybody be cool. Cops are 1 car ahead of us.
Texas Man the Legend says, by the way, checked in on your block while you were occupied. It was not hot.
It was not hot.
Tiki Cat 1961 says, my grandson is a bearded dragon.
Your grandson is a bearded dragon? Gotcha.
Little__unit says, I would honestly like to know the attraction of having a reptile. Like you can't cuddle them or even call their name. No offense.
You know, another thing is...
Bargain Bastage says, not a snake for pets fan.
And if you did cuddle them the entire time, they're sizing you up. They're sizing you up so they can eat you.
WSAU 705 Central. Can I get you route to 144 County Road 300G? 144 County Road 300G. 47-year-old male going through withdrawal.
I'll turn it down for the second time.
WSAU 705 Central. Can I get you out to 144 County Road 300G? 144 County Road 300.
Texas Man the Legend says, I had a pet tarantula once. Her name was Fluffy.
Fluffy? That's a good name for a tarantula.
Little__unit says, GMs is active tonight. Lauren O'Brien says, my mom Bayou Preppers won't come in my house because of the snakes.
She's wise.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, we used to have a few pet jumping spiders. Texas Man the Legend says, I had the spider to overcome a slight fear of spiders.
17, can you prime on deck?
Bayou Preppers 1 says, I don't do snakes.
I don't blame you. I'm with you on that.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, I make her cover them up. Little__unit says, jumping spider. Oh no, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm not finding anything on either subject for 121.
Not too long ago, my kids had a hissing Madagascar hissing cockroach as a pet forever.
Stream Elements says, slots are rigged.
They're not rigged. Yeah, we used to have a Madagascar hissing cockroach thing. It finally died. I can't remember the thing's name now.
Van Mom 2024 says, oh hell no, I will not do those cockroaches, those hissing ones, those are nope nope.
It really wasn't a lot of trouble, just sat in his cage. One time it did escape for like a month and then we found it.
Lauren O'Brien says, I love snakes but not insects. No cockroaches for me. Z0er says, I knew I hate bugs.
I don't know.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, in Texas it is illegal to chain a wild alligator to a fire hydrant.
Apparently.
Little__unit says, hissing cockroach. That sounds real lovable.
It wasn't.
And
It just...
Nangoto says, hey peeps, smash that thumbs up. John said if we reach 100 likes, he'll take YouTube fishing and we'll use Twitch as bait.
I never said that.
Z0er says never. Texas Man the Legend says I taught Fluffy to roam around in a hamster ball. Bandmom 2024 says luckily they didn't have babies in your house, John. You know those roaches multiply.
Man, we found it though. That was a couple houses ago, so I think we're safe.
36 route.
Little __ unit says I thought the point of cockroaches was to be killed.
Attention to call for past threats.
My big daughter bought it as a pet for my little daughters. Thought it would be funny. So we had the damn thing 2 or 3 years. It really wasn't bad. You just threw a potato in there once a month. It was the easiest pet. Just threw a, like you threw a potato in its cage once a month. I think potato, or I can't remember, some kind of vegetable.
At Dean Vincent Music says the pet tarantula my cousin has just roams the house freely. You have to watch where you step while walking around.
Oh man.
VanMom 2024 says okay, all y'all are freaking me out.
Dasher's found watching Bluey.
Lauren O'Brien says
Solves
free
that.
roaming spiders are a no from me.
Dasher says watching Bluey is real effective when he's scared.
Texas Man the Legend says the spider wasn't bad, just felt like it was always judging me. At Dean Vincent Music says Bluey would give me nightmares on its own law. Bandmom 2024 says he's right, you can't go wrong with Bluey. And Nanny Goto says Bluey's the best. Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not rigged. The slots are not rigged.
Strikes of Blue says looks like people are behaving in this town tonight.
It does, doesn't it? I was just going to say that. Other than the small, slow speed chase.
At Fargenbastich says my granddaughter loves Bluey. At Nanny Goto says I'm not a hoe.
Is TTS being mean to you again?
VanMom 2024 says Johnny, you wanna hear a funny story? My sister, she wanted to get a remote control snake right to scare our grandma, damn near gave her a heart attack, thought she was going to die right there.
Oh man.
Little __ unit says poor EMS is busy unfortunately.
Yeah.
VanMom 2024 says I meant John, sorry. Jakesper says weather is going to get cold next weekend. Sunday low at night in the 40s.
Oh no. Yeah, that's time to put on a jacket in the 40s. Right now I'm just wearing my pants and a t-shirt, but it's 59 here right now.
Texas Man the Legend says going to get John a pet crab for his birthday.
Pet crab? Hell no, I don't want them things.
VanMom 2024 says if we get below 40 they're gonna start closing the schools down. We don't know how to handle the cold down here.
We don't. Yeah, our infrastructure is not set up for it. but in fairness, it's not supposed to be 70 or 80 degrees on Thanksgiving, so. I mean, I can't.
Frankenstar says maybe a pet alligator.
I can't believe the cold. The cold usually hits about the same time as the fair. Usually, most of the times when you go to the fair, it's cold, but I don't think there was day one that it was cold.
At DM Vincent Music says, remember a couple years ago the Great Gulf Coast snow.
Yep. That's when cops were doing donuts and stuff. Now they're calling people snitches for putting them on social media. I guess I'm a snitch.
Lucasfer says cold and wet at the fair.
I never thought about that.
Is that UTMB Angleton?
I guess the cops think I'm a snitch.
Texas Man the Legend says if we get him a pet gator, Chris Hansen is going to pay him a visit.
Stop it. I'm
not Fragile says it's 55 here in LJ.
My car says 59, but you could be right. It also says it's 11:51 when it's only 10:51.
Frankenstar says, what did I miss? Why are you a snitch?
Oh, I was just talking. So the Houston Police Union called the guy that filmed them doing donuts in their squad car in the snow. They called him a snitch.
Music says you wouldn't be a snitch if they didn't have anything to hide.
Yeah, that's what the Houston Police Union called somebody that recorded them that.
1784 says fall back, John.
Yep.
I got hurricane falls officers.
I'm just repeating what the Houston Police Union said about us.
Middle__ unit says I missed it. What did Houston say?
Houston Police.
Warren O'Brien says I thought the cops doing donuts was pretty cool. Nothing wrong with making your job fun every now and then.
Well, yeah, that's what, I mean, they could have just turned into, I mean, when do we get snow to do it in, right? Like, even I'm not even, like, if we were doing it, yeah, they would probably arrest us and all kinds of stuff, but, like, I didn't have a problem with it. Like, I might do donuts in the snow, too. But then what they did is the person who posted it on social media, they called him a snitch, and then they doxed him. Said, oh, you can find him at, I can't remember if his place of work or his home or whatever. So they sent their bootlicking troll community to attack him. So they basically gang stalked him online for putting the video out. I wish they would. Also, I found out that they have me blocked during the search for that.
Texas Man the Legend says that police union retaliation against that man would deter any normal person from reporting police misconduct.
Yeah, not me. I would just make them famous.
Middle__ unit says sorry, what about Houston?
I don't know if I can explain it any other way. The Houston Police Union said that people that do what I do are snitches.
That's clear.
I don't know how to put it any other way. I don't know if you guys can't hear me.
Big Dave BCTX says I missed the Houston stuff.
I'll put it in Discord. I don't know why it's not coming across.
Big Dave BCTX says, did you say something about Houston?
Yes.
Texas Man the Legend says 1. Middle__ unit says oh okay.
Yeah,
I hear you now.
It's gonna be 4499 6.5 4499 6.5.
Big Dave BCTX says just trolling.
Yeah, oh okay, gotcha.
719. 39 for the call.
Yeah, I'll put the screenshots.
There's
Of course, I have to do it from an undisclosed Facebook page because they blocked me. Little old me, they just blocked me. The nerve of them.
At Fargenbastage says haha.
Yeah, I'll put the screenshots in Discord.
What's that address for that?
All right, guys.
Little
_ unit says I thought Houston said something specifically about you.
No,
He did a kind of blanket statement.
Well, they did actually, but I couldn't find it. They did. They actually said people that do what I do are snitches. So, also that we were horrible people that were just out to bait cops for lawsuits and for monetization.
Claston 72 says, when are you going to run old VODs? And Nannygoto says, nighty night, John and Trunkies.
Nighty night.
Kakasper says, good night, John.
Good night. Everybody knows right when we pull up here.
Big Dave BCTX says, Wild Ben was here.
Oh.
Claston 72 says, good night, sir.
Good night. Good night, everybody. We are at the palm trees.
Z0er says, night.
Night, night, everybody. Takes me a second to end the stream. Thank you for all the bits, the subscriptions, the gifts on TikTok, the super chats.
Ryan 152,793 says, good night.
Good night.
Cherie Cherik says, good night, John and everyone.
Good night.
At Fargenbastage says, good night.
Good night,
Melanie
Fargenbastage.
Syab 1784 says, good night, John. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow,
Van
guys.
Bomb 2024 says, you get enough early. Good night, John.
Yep. All right, guys. Takes me a second to end all the streams. Give me a second.
Strikes of Blue says, good night. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Strikes of Blue. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm probably going to start earlier